This community, man, a lot of Tampa sellers, it's cool.
There we go. You guys hear me all right? So welcome. Great to have you guys here.
Thanks for having me.
And I know I was giving you guys a lot of credit. The videos that you guys do are amazing, I have to say. And the one you did on Image Cleanup, I'm promoting it so much because doing 9 of those in all the various ways is a great educational device. And I know a lot of your videos are about educating sellers. And so, I might even just start there, is how you guys started, and how you got to where you are today in helping so many sellers out there.
We started probably like a lot of you guys started. We started by finding one thing and then listing on eBay and selling it.
And making mistakes.
And making lots of mistakes at the beginning. So we started with $200 going to garage sales and estate sales, and just finding things of value that we could look up on eBay that sold comps, not listed items, and sell them. That's how we started. $200, and we just continued to turn that capital over and over in our business and grew it into what it is today.
That's it. And how big is your business today? And sort of, what are all the various categories that you sell in?
We're selling in all of the clothing categories almost at this point, and we even sell small electronic appliances for the kitchen. If we can buy it cheap enough and sell it for a profit, we'll buy it and sell it for a profit.
Anything we can make money on.
Yeah, I was coming before, and I watch a lot of their videos. They are awesome. And there was one year at a garage sale, which I was like blown away. And there was a brand new router, and I think it was even an outdated one. People were like, "You bought it for $5, no brainer, $50."
Oh, yeah.
And how long did you sell that pretty quickly?
But stuff like that sells so fast.
Wow.
We always look out for stuff like that.
As long as we price it right.
And so, just talking about, how many listings do you have at any one time on the platform, just out of curiosity?
Listings, just under 1,000.
Okay.
But we do a lot of multi-quantity.
A
Yeah.
lot of multi-quantity.
About 2,600 total
Wow.
items.
And do you guys employ volume pricing for your multi-quantity?
We do, and it works really well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, I had a customer yesterday. They bought one, and then they sent a message on eBay and said, "Hey, do you mind canceling that listing because I want to buy 2 because I have a discount."
That's awesome. So just maybe we'll stay on the tools theme just for a second, since volume pricing on. So what about promoted listings or seller-initiated offers? How often do you use those additional tools, would you say?
The seller-initiated offers, we do it every single day.
Wow.
And
Every time I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah. I'll purposely watch items from other sellers, hoping that they'll send me an offer on them if it's a little too expensive.
Wow. And so you get a lot of hits on this, right?
Tons of hits.
And just out of curiosity, one of the things we had this year was counter offer. Do you get a lot of counters and then you counter back? Or is it all kind of, they accept pretty quickly?
We try to put our best foot forward with those offers so they accept it, but we do get counter offers back.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We put best offer on 90% plus of our items because people like to make offers, and a lot of the times people do just pay full price.
Because they don't want to wait for
Yeah,
response.
but we get, I would say, more than half of our sales come from best offer.
Wow. Awesome. There you go. That's a great pitch for using all the
You
negotiation
guys
tools,
use
right? Now, what about promoted listings?
We use promoted listings. Yeah, there was a little bit of an issue last year with promoted listings.
Which
but
we solved, right? I remember that. You guys did a video on that one too.
To eBay's credit, you guys have fixed it tremendously.
Awesome.
And we use it a lot, yes.
Fantastic. So tell us, what do you like about selling on eBay? Because I don't think you really sell on other platforms, maybe a little bit. And we're never afraid to ask that question, like, do you sell on other platforms, right? Because, we recognize it's a multi-channel industry these days, and you want to get your inventory exposed as much as you can. But, tell us about your experience like that.
What do we love about selling on eBay?
That one, and then you sell, why you...
What do we like more about eBay?
Yes, how about that? Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to worry about you stealing our wholesaler, so that's actually a really nice bonus. And eBay is really great because we can sell the used items, and the traffic coming on the eBay site far exceeds all of the other apps in combination with one another. So
with the variety of different items that we sell online, certain things like you can't take a used T-shirt, a used vintage T-shirt, and sell it on the other big platform, right? So we need eBay because they they have the market to sell that item.
It's
And it works.
You know, one thing that I noticed in one of your videos, which I learned actually, so I'm always learning, which is cool, is you're doing an educational video for new sellers. And that's, you know, this event is also, you know, to teach new sellers sort of the tricks of the trade. And one of the things I found interesting is, you know, obviously having positive feedback is important and building feedback on the platform, right? And you did a piece where you said, I go and find big buyers, big sellers on eBay because they automatically provide positive feedback when you buy from them. So like your shipping needs, like boxes and stuff like that, you went and bought from a big seller, which automatically gave you feedback, and in turn, it counts towards your overall feedback.
Right.
And I'm just curious how you kind of figured that out and your, you know, sort of what you would tell a new seller with respect to the importance of feedback.
Well, people used to always ask us how, whenever they open a new eBay store, how do we get feedback? And the first thing we told them was to buy anything and everything they could on eBay to get, hopefully, automatic feedback. And that's whenever we started telling everybody that, because people kept asking us how, whenever they're new, do we get that feedback? So that was just a no-brainer for us.
And that's a really cool lesson if you're new, right? Because it's the flywheel effect. You're buying from fellow sellers, right? In turn, things that you need to sell on the platform, and they're giving you instant benefit, right? Because they're increasing your feedback score, which is so important on the platform.
And then whenever you're buying, you know how to put yourself in a buyer's position whenever you're doing your listing. So it's kind of a win-win.
That's cool. Like I said, I learned from you guys on that one. It was really neat. And that's hard for the head of seller experience to say I learned, right, from sellers, but we do. I mean, I don't know it all, and I learned a lot from all of you as my team, and I think that's important. So, how would you differentiate yourselves from your competitors, do you think? I mean, obviously you do all these amazing videos and have a tremendous following, but what do you think is the difference in the way that you list or?
I think a lot of it has to do with the care that we put into our work. So we're careful about making sure we have really, really good pictures. Even before this amazing image cleanup, we made sure that we have a good professional photography studio. We make sure that we're doing stuff that other sellers maybe aren't doing, like one-day handling time and free shipping. We still like to do free shipping and free returns. So just little things that give our listings a bit of a boost, where if it's the same item, same price, they may look at ours and go, well, I trust that person just a little bit more.
When you guys, as eBay, tell us what to do for our listings, we'll actually go and do it to see if it works, because you're telling us to do it, so it has to work, right?
It should.
And we're still learning every day as well. You know, that's part of the reason why we make YouTube videos. It's part of the reason why we started making YouTube videos, is to share our wins and our mistakes with everybody else.
That's awesome. And one thing that I noticed with you guys, I've taught my son who's a seller, he writes, you know, handwritten thank you notes. And I know you guys have printed up a really cool thing. You know, do you think that makes a big difference when you send personalized thank you note?
It lets the person buying from you realize that you aren't just the person selling, and they're more likely to give you feedback. And we've noticed with a lot of the people that we're telling to do this, that they've had a drastic increase in the reviews they're receiving back from buyers because of that.
That's great. And like I said, I've taught my son, we write handwritten thank you notes. I know that's hard when you're doing scale, but I think it's really important that the buyer sees that human element, right? Because on the other side of it is not a warehouse, right? And stamping boxes with a swoosh and sending that out. It's all of you. It's a human being, and it makes a really big difference. So that's cool. Just a couple, you know, quick last ones. Like, what gets you most excited, and you know, what would be the best piece of advice for sellers in the room?
What gets us most excited to sell on eBay?
Yeah.
Okay. We like to go through the t-shirt section now and find vintage t-shirts. It didn't start off that way until we realized the value in finding something really nostalgic and rare, hard to find, that people are really willing to pay a lot of money for, because you can't just go to a store and find it, but
Sure.
we're there often enough where we do find some of those really cool pieces.
And the biggest piece of advice I would give is consistency. Like, you have to stay consistent on the platform. I think that's the reason why we've done so well over the past few years, is because even if it's hard work sometimes, we'll make sure that we're putting in the right work, listing every single day, changing our titles, looking at the market, because prices fluctuate just like the stock market, and just making sure that we're staying on top of our business instead of just thinking that if we list something, we expect it to sell. No, there's a little bit more that goes into it than that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. It's
Thank
really
you.
been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.